I don't know why the hell I was doing that, but I started to slide them down, and my dad didn't see me because, I was halfway standing up. I was like squatting halfway basically. And then I took that dump, and then my dad, within seconds, he could smell it, and he was like, "What the fuck is that smell?" He started looking around, thinking there's like a sewage leak or something. I don't know if that's even a thing. So he kept looking around, and I pretended to look around with him as if I'm as surprised as he is. Meanwhile, I knew what that smell was. You know, I'm really full of shit. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. So anyway, after doing that shit, get it, get it. Okay, I'll stop. Anyway, after doing that, uh, I put my hands down in a cup formation behind my ass. As the turd came out, it flopped right into my hands. And then I kept trying to, like, have my hands behind my back, cupping the turd that just got out my ass. But it's kind of rough for me because, if you're handcuffed, did you guys ever see people getting handcuffed from behind? And then there's people, they think they're so cool, so they like step over their arms so the handcuffs go in the front, so they're handcuffed from the front. So basically, that was my situation right there. Because if I separated my hands, the shit will fall down. We don't want the shit to fall down, right? So I had to sit down with my naked ass, and my ass was wiping shit all over the diner bench. Alright, that was really fucked up. And there was already a table of family staring at me sitting down with my naked ass with shit in my hands, but they didn't say anything, thankfully, thank God. Those goddamn capitalists that care about themselves and don't call out the elephant in the room. But anyway, I was holding my turd, and then I put my legs, so I was holding my turd, and then I got up a little bit, and then I put my legs through my feet, I put my legs through my arms, and I was just struggling like crazy, and my dad was like, "What the hell is going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, nothing much. I am just stretching. I got a spasm." He's like, "Whoa, that's a weird spasm." And I'm like, "Yeah, dads, I got some spaz." And so he just, he sits there with a face very disgusted because he smells the shit and he doesn't know where the hell it's coming from. And he's like, "Probably somebody took a shit and forgot to close the door. I don't know what that is." And then I finally got into the position where the turd was in front of me. I was so happy. You guys have no idea. It was such an achievement because I was holding the turd. I had the control over the turd. But there was one problem though. The problem is I couldn't really, get rid of the turd. Yeah, sure, I could throw it under the table, right? But I was having so much adrenaline that I didn't even think of doing that. Plus, people are watching me holding the turd, so they would complain. They'll probably bitch at me for throwing turd on the floor, because that might cause some environmental change or some shit. I don't know what those liberals think, but oh man, I don't even know what they think, man. I don't even know. I don't even know. So anyway, so anyway, I was holding the turd, and then my hands, they have eczema. Eczema is where you have your skin flaring up and everything, especially when you have allergies. Well, you guys could just Google it, fuck you. Anyway, I have eczema, and my eczema started to burn because my shit has acidity on it. So I'm like, holy shit, haha, I get it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, so it was pretty fucking bad, alright? I'm not even over exaggerating. That was a shit experience. But anyway, that experience was really bad. Okay? I'm not gonna do any more shit jokes. And after I got up, and I was holding this shit, and I was like making faces because, when you guys use your muscles to scream or curl up, that sort of decreases the pain, right? If you guys notice. So I was practically just making faces so I can survive the pain. It was insane pain. And then my father, he was like, "Look, dangerous. I know there's something wrong. You can tell me what it is. What is it? We can have a guy talk. And I thought to myself, what the fuck does guy talk have to do with me being in pain? Like, what am I having a fucking period? What kind of guy talk? What? So I just tell him, no, I'm fine. I'm just not comfortable. He's like, why are your hands down there? Like, why don't you pick up the menu and tell me what you want to get? And then I'm like, my hands are pretty dirty. And he says, well, you could go to the bathroom. I thought to myself, holy shit, that's a good opportunity for me to just leave, dump the turd into the toilet, and that's it. But no, it's not, it doesn't end there, because I can't get up, because if I get up, my ass is outside, it's naked, alright? I have to pull my pants up. But how the fuck am I supposed to pull my pants up, and then buckle my belt, while having shit in the front of my hands, you know what I mean? So then I decided to do something very rash, very radical. I put the shit inside of my pants. Like, I dumped it in there. And then I had shit hands, which was another problem, but it wasn't that big of a problem at that point, you know? I was grateful to even have the turd out of my hands already. So after getting the turd out of my hands, it felt so much better. It felt like a relief. It felt like I already shat. But, you know, I mean, technically I already did, but it wasn't the best feeling. But anyway, I was just holding the turd in my hands. I mean, wait, the turd, my pants were just holding the turd. My cock started to like feel a bit of burning, and I'm like, holy shit, I really gotta run to the bathroom. But I couldn't because my hands were dripping with shit. Literally, like liquid shit. It was horrible, guys. It was a really shitty experience, haha. Yeah. But my anal sludge was literally in my pants and all over my hands, just dripping down. That was horrible, okay? That's the worst experience any of you could probably ever experience. I got up. Oh yeah, you guys are probably wondering, how the fuck did I get the shit off my hands? Well, I wiped it off the seat. I thought to myself, look, let's just pray to God that when I come back, my dad didn't look at my seats. You know, like, if he drops something, he'll see that the seat is covered in shit. Then I went to the bathroom, and then I got the shit out, and then plopped it into the toilet, and then I went to the sink to wash my cock, because that shit was horrible. Nobody was in the bathroom. It's like a bathroom that has stalls and shit, you know, a lot of urinals. So I was like praying to God that nobody will come in while I'm doing this, but somebody just decided to fucking come in, like seriously, like, in the most inconvenient time. So somebody came in, and I don't know what to say. It was pretty embarrassing, alright? Like, the person just stared at me as I was literally having one of my legs, like my inner thigh was literally on the fucking railing of the sink. And I was just fucking stroking my cock so it gets hard, so I can like wash it better. Because if my cock is small and limp, it'll be kind of hard to wash, you know. So I need to like make it big by like stroking that shit, and literally stroking shit because the shit was like lubricant, so I had to stroke it, you know, to get it hard so I could wash the shit off. Right? For you guys out there, sometimes you gotta do that to shave it, or you gotta do that to get a tattoo on there. But I want to get a tattoo on there. I think tattoos are stupid. In fact, I think it should be illegal for women to get tattoos. I got out of the bathroom all embarrassed. I was sort of red actually, and my dad asked me if I was okay. And I told him I'm okay, despite the fact that some stranger just stared at my cock for, you know, for some time. And I didn't say like, what the fuck are you looking at? Because technically I'm the asshole, you know, putting my cock in the sink, because it was kind of touching the faucet as well. So I don't know, I felt like I was the bad guy there. But after washing everything, and I also put a lot of soap on my balls, and I actually smelled so good. You guys have no idea. You guys should have like, I wish you guys were like my girlfriend so you guys could smell the balls. It's like really good, I'm telling you. But after doing that, I just leave the bathroom. I go back to my father, and then I have to clean the shit off the thing. So the waitress comes right on time, right when I sit down, and I take the food, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And she says, hey, do you still want your chocolate syrup pancakes that you ordered? And I literally fucking threw up, because chocolate pancakes. The last thing you want to do is think about what chocolate looks like. And then I literally just threw up right on the table. And the waitress was disgusted. So was my father. And my dad now thinks that I did drugs in the bathroom. That's why I'm throwing up. So my dad tried to investigate. And then, I realized, like, he was telling me shit, right? And then out of nowhere, I realized, like, I freaked out. My eyes probably went wide. And I'm like, holy shit, am I sitting on the smeared shit right now? Because I think I sat down on the shit. So I was freaking out already due to that fact. I'm like, god damn, this sucks. This fucking sucks. So he was giving me a lecture about drugs and everything. And then the waitress walked by, looked at me all disgusted. And I said, hey, can I get a napkin? I need a napkin. And she's like, yeah, sure. And then my father, he was over paranoid. He's like, see, I knew you were doing drugs because you're probably sweating the drugs out now. That's why you're asking for towels, not towels, fucking napkins. But that's not the case. And then I started to wipe my ass with the napkins, and my father, he was like, what the fuck are you doing? Looks like you're wiping your ass, haha. And I laughed along with him, haha. And then I wrapped the towels like very well, like very, very well. And then I put all the towels in my back pocket of my jeans after I was finished with cleaning the shit. And my dad was still complaining about how it smells like shit, so I don't really blame him. I wanted to puke myself. And then, after taking that big shit, at the end of the day, I did feel like I got away with it. Because when me and my father, we walked out the diner, right? We walked down the streets, the beautiful streets of Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Sounds pretty Italian somehow, but we walked down these beautiful streets, and my butthole was itchy, and I realized it's because the shit in the towels that I put in my back pocket was seeping through to my ass. So I was like, holy shit. So I took the towels out one by one, and I threw them in trash cans as we walked. And then, out of nowhere, there was no more trash cans anywhere, and I had like one more tissue that had like literal shit on it, like a lot of shit, a very thick layer, like really thick. You'd be disgusted if you saw that. So I actually threw it on the floor because I had nowhere else to put it. And then out of nowhere, a fucking cop. Remember, this may be a democratic state, but the cops were everywhere. Okay, the police was so funded, which is great and all, but there's a problem with that because they're on everybody's ass about everything. So they saw me drop a tissue with shit on it. So the cop, he came up to me and my father, and he was like, hey, you're littering. And then I apologized greatly, and I'm like, I am very sorry for this, officer. I just dropped it by accident. But the officer didn't buy my bullshit, Get it, bullshit? And then my dad said, that is not his tissue. And then the police officer said, yes, it is. And he showed the towel, the tissue. The officer picked up the tissue, and his hand was smeared in shit. Yeah, that's right. The officer got so mad, and my dad kept denying it because he's like, why would he have a shit tissue on him? And then my dad just laughed about it, like he laughed it off, but the cop didn't find it funny, so he gave us a $100 littering ticket, and my dad said, I'm gonna settle this shit in court. He can't see what's actually happening, the big picture of how I shat right in front of him in the diner, smearing shit everywhere. Later, my dad, he bought me ice cream. That was fucking awesome. The ice cream was lit. And then I had the chocolate ice cream because I recovered from my, traumatic shit phase. I took a bite into the chocolate, And my dad also had like a chocolate one, but he had a Rocky Road one. So I bit into it, and my face was covered in chocolate. I wiped it, and then I threw out the tissue into the trash. And then my dad asked me for a tissue because his face was even worse than mine after the chocolate ice cream. So I gave him a tissue that was in the back pocket. And I said, "Oh my god, I already wiped the goddamn chocolate off my face." Then he's like, "It's fine." And then he just wipes his face with it. And then he smears some of the brown stuff that was on the tissue. And then he says that there's an awful smell coming again. And then he realizes the tissue has shit on it. Then he looks at me. I look at him, and he knew what happened from that point. So I got grounded. Well, how did I get grounded, you guys may ask? Well, I'll tell you in a second after I tell you my second goal for this video. So my second goal now is to add a bed for each apartment, okay? For each of those fucking ghetto ass apartments. Even though they look pretty nice, looks like an upstate house, those bastards are lucky. Alright, so it's like 1, 2, 3, so it's 3, and then it's 3. Hold on, I'm really confused. So it's 6 times 3, 3 times 6, 18 units. So 18 times 2 will be 36. So we need 36 beds for this place, alright? So let me go get wool, and to get wool, I gotta breed the sheep. Before I do that, I'm gonna add iron doors to my building. And the reason is quite simple actually. I'm doing that because I don't want villagers to go in here thinking that this is their fucking bed, alright? I want their AI to think that there's no bed here. The bed does not exist, alright? It does not exist. There we go. There we go. And now you guys are like, wait, how the hell are you gonna get in now? Well, it's quite simple actually. I was thinking of using a lever, but now I think I want to use a button instead. So I'm gonna make 2 buttons, and I'll click either one to activate the doors as I run in. So I'll run in, click that, boom. Right, that works. So now I got this beautiful house, but I think I'm gonna make it better. I'll make a castle or some shit over there, because I don't want to live next to these fucking projects, because I might get shot after exiting. So yeah, I'm gonna go and make me some wool. My dad forced me to run for 5 miles, and then he made me fucking suck my own toe after that. Do you guys understand how disgusting that was? But anyway, I hope you guys like the story. And yeah, this right here was a pain in the ass, okay? This is worse than being AFK and waiting for your farm to grow, because here you have to be AFK, and then you have to get back in the fucking game, and then you gotta cut these motherfuckers, alright? It sucks, alright? So now, let's make beds, yeah? Let's hope we have enough. Let's make bed. We have enough for 41 beds. And let's make as many as we can, and we can make this much. Which is fucking awesome. Okay, we're done with the beds now. We officially have every bed placed. This place is literally, officially, now ready to be settled into. I'm just putting in tables to decorate this. You know, I could have made my life a lot easier and not create the balconies up on the, starting on the 3rd floor. But I never done that in my life. I did create projects before on my other world. And yeah, if you guys piece things together, you're like thinking, hey, so this guy talked about projects, he talked about being poor, so he must live in the projects. Well, no, fuck off, I don't live in the projects. But I am building projects based on what I see around me. And I'm out of wood again. But to be honest, these have to be luxurious, so we have to put a table here and then put a table here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna have to go and get more wood. God damn it. Let me show you. I got like 2 stacks, alright? 2 stacks and one of those. 2 stacks and 10 pieces. And now we're gonna make the luxurious apartments. Alright, we're done with this. So now what? We got these projects done, and what do you do now? Well, I've been bickering throughout this whole episode, giving you guys a nice story about my life. I have a nice life, right, guys? Fuck you if you don't think so. And after giving you guys the story, I think we're gonna give you guys another one because I love you so much. And while I give you the story, I'm gonna show you how I get villagers in here. I don't want you guys to think I spawned them in here, you know? I gotta do it like so you guys see that I'm legit, you know? And what better way to do it than to kidnap a villager? Or, actually no, fuck kidnapping villagers. I'm gonna wait until nighttime. And once it hits night, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna look for a zombie. Like a villager zombie. I gotta kill the regular zombies. You have no idea what I had to go through just to get these zombies in. Like, look at my armor. It's non-existent. And one of these villagers has a sword, so if he gets his hands on me, I'm a dead man. Let's break a hoe. Good. Alright. Alright, now we gotta think. What are we gonna do with these fuckers here? I only have motherfucking 2 apples and 2 potions, so I guess I'll just kill one of them. And it'll be this motherfucker because he has a sword. There we go. Alright, now let's cure these 2. Alright, now how do we get one of them to isolate? Good. Okay, this fucker's strapped. And now he can't go anywhere. Beautiful. Alright, now. How do we do this? I'm like hoping that my shit didn't despawn and... Oh. Okay. I'm happy, but it did take me one fucking death, man. Alright, so these 2 fuckers are mine, and it's already nighttime. So I guess nobody can come in here because we're locked. We're trapped. Alright, perfect. So now time to cure these sons of bitches. How do we cure them? First we administer the weakness potion, just like so. Just like fucking so. I think this guy was already splashed, but whatever. Loud sound, loud sound. There we go, let's get some hunger. Yeah, there we go. Fuck my luck. And now we just wait. We just stand here and wait. Okay, I don't know how long I've been AFKing for, but these 2 ugly motherfuckers, default ass motherfuckers, are like back to their normal self. So what am I gonna do now? Well, it's quite simple. I'm gonna take these guys safely back to the village. Alright, you 2 ugly sons of bitches, get over there. Go. Go. Leave. fuck are you doing? Beautiful. Alright, let's see. What are you gonna do? Oh. You two are like the worst fucking couple. Okay, I guess I'll name you Mama because you're the one who went to sleep here. Away from the husband, because that's typically what females do. They're fucking dramatic. And you're Papa, just sleeping here alone. I don't know how that makes sense, but whatever. Sweet dreams, sweet 3 hours of your sleep. It's fucking morning time already. You guys go to sleep at the same time I do. So here's the plan. I'm gonna make a bunch of bread here. Yeah, with this whole farm. And then I'm gonna make these two faggots, I mean mom and dad, breed. Okay? Okay. So now our economy is gonna go way the fuck up. And why is it gonna go up? Let me show you why. Check this out. I break 1 wheat, or 2 wheat, whatever. I get 3 seeds, right? That's enough to start a new farm for these two. This farm's gonna be really ugly though, so I don't want it to be seen anywhere, so I'm gonna do the farm right here, and then I'm gonna put like the 2 composters way before it dies, put the seeds in. And now, these 2 villagers, bam, have a job. Look at them. Look how stupid they look. They're like, oh yeah, look, I got a job. There you go. No unemployment up in this bitch like they usually do in other projects. You guys are gonna be living off of those fucking shit buckets behind the house in the alleyway. Okay, now let's see what you got for me. Oh. You know what? I was thinking those trades fucking suck. Reset, please. No, fuck off. Come on. Yes. Next episode I'll make like a whole ass automatic chicken farm, so I'm gonna have meat for days. Do I even have chickens? Yeah, I still do. Good. Alright, so what do we do? Well, it's quite simple actually. We're gonna give these guys a lot of bread. Let's see. Here, you guys can have this for free. There you go. Have this. And I hope both of you fuck each other really good. Now I'm gonna go and make some more bread for you. Not only is having villagers beneficial, it's not really beneficial if you think about it, because you're just basically creating an economy and it's really unnecessary. Where you could just slay shit, loot shit, and then, probably get more loot, more profit out of it, but I'm doing this for the shits and giggles, for views, and I'm also doing this because it's kind of interesting to have a civilization by your side. Wait, why is it lagging so bad? God damn. It's like 5 chunks and still lagging. I should probably get a better BC, but you guys can help me, right? It's like, the best way you guys can help me is by liking or disliking this video and commenting, so it becomes more relevant, so that way I can get subscribers. I mean, yeah, I do need subscribers actually. Basically what I'm saying is I want to make money. YouTube's my only shot in life because I'm a musician that is not good. My friends think I'm not good. They just take me as a fucking joke. So I don't really have much to offer. My dad wants me to be a programmer, but like a fucking developer, a web developer, I don't want that. Then he's like, at least develop video games, make some money. I'm like, yeah, sure, sounds fun, but it's pretty boring, and when I try to learn it, it's just really hard. I get depressed all of a sudden, and then I abandon the whole thing. And I did it like 5 times already, so I'm like 21, and it's hitting me hard like a fucking bus, alright? I don't have a job, I don't have anything, so... Oh yeah, and my girlfriend always offers to pay for my food when we go out to eat. Isn't that embarrassing, huh? Because I don't really have a source of income, so... yeah, YouTube's my only hope. It's kind of therapeutic to just rant about this into the void. You know, I call it void because I don't think any of you fuckers are interested, but I might be wrong, who knows. And as I was saying before I went off on my crying rampage, these two motherfuckers can create like a whole civilization. Right, Papa? Right, Mama? And I hear a baby villager. Which is not sleeping with its parents? What? Little prick. Alright, so now, here's the new goal. I'm gonna do a speedy montage, or I'm just gonna skip over the parts where I do this, because it's gonna be really boring. I'm gonna take a bunch of bone meal, like a shit ton of it, like all the bone meal I have. I'm gonna keep making bread, and I'm gonna keep feeding my villagers, and I'm gonna make them breed. And there we go, we got a whole farm. And you know what I'm gonna do with the crops I have right now? I'm gonna do some economy. Wait, what happened? Huh. This guy does parkour. Okay, let him level up a bit. There we go. I don't even feel lonely anymore. I used to be so lonely in this place. Now I'm like trading and shit. But yeah, okay, this guy's done. Here you go. You can have a free bonus. As long as you make me babies. I want to have a huge empire of people to rule over. You know, suckers like this one right here. Their gardens are dead. Losers. But look. Wait, they're not putting them in the composters, are they? Good, they're not. Good. They're probably using it to fuck. These are some kinky ass villagers using potatoes and bread to fuck. But I keep getting sidetracked by sex and shit. Okay. As I was saying, my goal is to get like a whole civilization going here. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna be doing whatever I showed you. Except I don't have any more bone meal left, so I got no choice but to go to my skeleton grinder. And my ultimate goal is to build myself a pyramid out of emeralds. Emerald blocks. Now that would be really epic, wouldn't it? So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'll be narrating shit up in this bitch because audio cut off for some reason, but here's the room that I'm gonna make really fucking sexy. I'll make this into a cool storage room. Bam! As you guys can see, it jump cut it, and then we got the floor down there. And now we got the walls. Yeah, you see the cobblestone design. And now we got this beautiful swirly snail thing on the top. Now we got the fucking chest. I can't keep up with my own fucking video. And I visited my local drug dealer. Yes, this blue guy. And I got some LSD from him. There we go. We got 2 strips. Come on. I'm thinking. Yeah, I bought it. Okay, good. Alright, so we got 2 LSD strips for this motherfucker, but then we killed him. The deal went wrong. You know, I tripped out. I'm tripping. And then his drug. I got it. I extracted it. I ate it. And I'm fucking tripping. Look at me, man. I'm tripping. Ooh. And there we go. Just like in real life, I'm all fucked up. Literally just sneeze on me. Like a llama sneeze would kill me. Yeah, no matter what I eat doesn't fucking help. But now I'm taking all my shit and I'm transporting it downstairs. Because upstairs, we don't want it upstairs for whatever reason. Actually, yeah, I don't want it upstairs because I want upstairs to be nice and sexy. I don't want it to collect dust. Because I'm getting allergies now. Achoo. Alright, bitches, I'm done with this episode, and I'm gonna release another one. I just don't have much motivation, that's why I don't release many.
But yeah, see you in the next episode, maybe.